Witches get asked all the time, prove that your spells work. How can you prove that magic actually works? Now, I don't blame anyone for asking that because it can appear a whole bunch of gobbledygook, especially we're just coming off Halloween right now and we've got a whole nation that's running around in outfits and bed sheets and carrying on in dress up mode. And so while it's all fun and I think it's really awesome, and at the same way, it really makes us look, as a profession, look like we're just all fun and games. But there is a real serious side to spell casting. And I want to, for you guys at home who's trying to learn how to cast spells, and some of you guys that are paying people to cast spells for you, you really want to understand that spell casting actually does work. And, there's no one that's going to prove that to you. You really have to prove it to yourself. So I thought about a great scientific experiment that isn't witch-based, right? This is out there, it's published information, so you can research it and have a look at, check it out for yourself. But there was a Japanese guy, his name was Dr. Emoto, and he did a lot of experiments with water and the effect of words and music and images and the effect it has on water. And the water actually, when it crystallized, it formed all these really beautiful shapes. He also did some experiments with water and the effect of words or intention, which is what witchcraft is, intention on a subject matter. And that's exactly what we do with our spells. We have an intention, which we create on the inside, the power of intention, especially us ones that really harness our ability, our biochemistry, and we connect to source and we build up this intention and we throw it out there, right? This is true, very powerful spell casting, right? It takes a long time to harness. But what is the true effect of that? How can you prove that? Well, what Dr. Emoto did, he got some jars like this. They're basically what you'd have in any science lab. You can use jam jars, as many people have in this experiment. And he filled these up just a little bit with some white rice. And then he topped that up with some water. And he conducted this experiment over a 1 month period. And in these 3 different jars, he had 3 intentions for each jar. In the first jar, what he did, he said, thank you. So every day for 1 month, he went over to the first jar and he said nice words. Mainly in this experiment, he said thank you. So it was just thank you to this jar. Every day for a month, thank you, right? In the second jar, what he did, he said angry words, right? He called it an idiot. So he went up to this jar every day and he said, you're an idiot, right, to the rice in the jar. In the third jar, well, he ignored that completely. So after 1 month, what do you think the results were? Well, the results were consistent with all his other experiments, right? The results of basically intention and the effect of something positive on like his water. Well, in the first jar with the positive thoughts and energy, okay, the rice was fine, it was white, it was fluffy. In fact, a lot of people that have copied this experiment have said that they would eat the rice, it looks so good. In the second jar, with the hateful thoughts or the hateful intention where he said, you're an idiot, in this jar, the rice was fungied, it was green, and it looked disgusting. And in the jar where the rice was ignored, it looked even worse and it stunk, right? So this wasn't his results. Many people have copied this experiment on YouTube and have posted their results as well doing the same experiment. Now, they're not doing it for spell casting, but remember what your wanting proof of is the power of words or the power of intention on a subject. And that's exactly what witchcraft is, the power of words on a subject. So if you have any doubt about that, do this for yourself and then make your own decision on whether it really works or not. And then, how easy is it to create influence over something? And imagine if you did that full time, and then imagine what you can do with that power. Good luck.